Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic of discussion is can an employee be fired at work for not meeting the unrealistic targets? So we'll discuss about that. Let's start. Can I be fired for not meeting unrealistic targets at work? Someone asked if termination can be contested as an arbitrary dismissal. My Dubai-based company has set unrealistic targets for sales employees. I'm afraid I will not be able to meet them. Can this be a reason for termination? Please advise if I can contest this as an arbitrary dismissal if I prove that the target were unrealistic. It is assumed that you are employed by a mainland company in Dubai. Therefore, the provisions of Federal Degree Law number 33 of 2021 on the regulation of employment relations are applicable. In the UAE, an employee needs to work diligently and prove his or her performance while employed by an employer. This is in accordance with Article 16, subsection 8 of Employment Law, which states the employee shall work diligently and constantly to develop his professional and job skills and improve his performance to the employer. Under Article 44, subsection 4 of the Employment Law, an employer may dismiss an employee without prior notice after a written investigation with him, and dismissal decision shall be in writing and reasoned and given by the employer or his representative to the employee. If the employee fails to perform his main duties according with the employment contract and fail to remedy such failure despite a written investigation with him on the matter and two warnings that he will be dismissed in case of recidivism. Based on the aforementioned provisions, your employer may only terminate you on the grounds of non-performance if it has issued two warnings in writing separately on different occasions and upon completion of writing investigation justified your non-performance. However, if you feel that the sales targets are unrealistic and your employer has terminated you on grounds of non-performance, then you may consider such termination on your employment as arbitrary. This is under the Article of 47 of the Employment Law, which states, Number 1. A dismissal of an employee by his employer shall be arbitrary if the employee submits a serious complaint to the ministry or file an action proven to be valid against the employer. Number 2. The employer shall pay the employee a fair compensation estimated by the competent court. If it is found that the dismissal is arbitrary, pursuant to the paragraph 1 above, the amount of compensation shall be determined based on the type of work, the extent of harm sustained by the employee, and the length of his service. In any case, the amount of compensation shall not exceed 3 months of salary of the employee, calculated based on the last salary received by him. Number 3. The provision of paragraph 2 above shall not prejudice the right of an employer to pay in lieu of notice and severance pay due to him under the provisions hereof. Therefore, in such a case, you may file a complaint against the employer with the Ministry of Human Resources and Amortization. Once you file a complaint, the ministry will attempt to settle the dispute between you and your employer amicably. If there is no amicable settlement, the ministry will issue a letter to you to file a case before the Dubai court, which has jurisdiction and determine your employment case. While filing a case, it is recommended that you submit a relevant memo petition to the court along with documents, if any, substantiating your claims that the sales targets set by your employer are unrealistic. Moreover, you may also claim the court the unpaid salary, gratuity, if any, annual leave not availed by you, and salary of up to 3 months as compensation for arbitrary termination. The onus lies on both parties to prove the claim or counterclaim made by each of you against the other. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe and share with your friends, and if anything else you want about the UAE labor laws, just let me know in the comments. Thank you.